Aloha, beautiful high vibe tribe. It is Pink Bella, and I'm bringing us a transmission today for the spring equinox and touch a little bit on the eclipse season coming up. And I hope everybody is well. Thank you, all beautiful starseeds, lightworkers, empaths, 144,000, grid keepers, gatekeepers. And I'm going to be answering a few of your questions today as well. It came in, it's going to flow into the transmission. So happy equinox blessings today, everyone. Thank you as well. If this content, by the way, resonates with you, thank you for sharing it out. I really appreciate it. That helps to reach more starseeds and light workers as we're all here unifying and working together. And 2024 is such a powerful year for us to unify and start working together. So it is spring here in the Northern Hemisphere. Happy fall in the Southern Hemisphere. It is an equilibrium day today of equal day, light hours and evening hours. And for those of us here in the Northern Hemisphere, our days will be getting longer. Those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, they'll be getting shorter. And that's for our existence here on Earth. There's so much going on behind the scenes. I'm also going to talk about ascension symptoms. Somebody asked about the flu, different frequencies are impacting each of you individually in different areas of your body, and you're all at different levels too. So thank you for my new subscribers, because some of you maybe just got onto this path in the last 6 months, 1 year, and you're in catch-up mode, whereas many of us have been, I've already gone through a huge level of ascension symptoms around 2012, 13, 14, but there's another wave right now that even I'm experiencing. Okay. Our pets are experiencing this. If we have, live animals on, property and farms, they're experiencing it. Even individuals who are not conscious right now are experiencing these light code activations. These frequencies are sort of what I showed recently in a class. These frequencies are sort of unclogging the drain. Everything's been shut off for a long time, so lots of things are being switched on. You can use the analogy as if you were activating an application on your phone or your device. Okay, so that's happening right now. So who am I? My name is Pink Bella. I'm a quantum 12 to 22nd dimensional healer, multi-dimensional healer, AKASHIC reader as well. I work with many of you to help bring those abilities from other lifetimes, including Atlantis, Lemuria, ancient Egypt, etc., galactic as well as intergalactic aspects. I bring those into the deep dive sessions and readings and balance your energy and align you with the new Earth grid system. Okay, so we're not only here to experiencing an awakening, where many of us are here on mission to be grid keepers and gatekeepers for the ley lines and the new grid system. All right, so that's huge. I think at the end of this, I'll do a little bit of a grid update, because we just did a huge piece with the Divine Goddesses for Nova Scotia, Canada, and it was unbelievable. Yeah, so thank you to all of you as well. So just to, before I start and get into the Equinox Stargate energies, if any of you would like to work with me and book an Akashic Quantum Deep reading healing session with me, Zoom, there's also a distance option, and or many of the packages are on sale special right now as well. Special energy exchange if you want to learn to be a grid keeper, if you want to work with the dragons, you want to elevate and activate your soul mission, or just feel better and receive guidance and steps for your next steps as well. Contact information is below in the description box. Email is the best way to get a hold of me. I just did a huge shift on my website because I'm preparing for a new website. So if there's something there you're not sure about, just email me. And there's also one coveted mentorship package left to book for this month, to start this month, to really elevate you through the spring energies. And we would work together every couple of weeks. All levels are welcome, because it's not just about soul mission. And I have incorporated the benefits right now. It is about me helping you elevate to your abilities, your intuitiveness, your guidance, every couple of weeks, to help you get moving with whatever you're trying to manifest, whether it's buying a home, starting a blog, starting a YouTube channel, or working more with your abilities, learning to do grid work and the dragons. So there's a whole bunch of different options. Okay, there's one coveted spot, so not sure, just email me if you're interested in that. There's 4 options for that as well. All right, okay, let's talk about the equinox. So the equinox is a stargate And it happens twice a year, same with the solstice. So it's a very powerful time to release and let go and help manifest with the universal energies. However, we also have a lunar eclipse. We're in the eclipse gateway as well. We have a lunar eclipse on the 25th, the full moon lunar eclipse, which is a very powerful, like super duper version of a full moon to let go. And then from that point until the powerful total solar eclipse, which is going over many cities in North America, quite a few areas in the Eastern Canada. That is a pathway of powerful transformation and elevation like we've seen like no other. And there will not be another total solar eclipse over North America until 2044. So we're to take advantage of this. So from the lunar eclipse to the solar eclipse, such a powerful time to align with your highest timeline to manifest, to create the life that you wish. And also, as starseeds and lightworkers, once we get on this path, we also end up clearing a lot of ancestral belief systems. We start clearing away a lot of old connections to psychic attacks, energy attacks, to the old, I call them Team D, all the different aspects of either on planet, off planet beings that we came to liberate and free ourselves from, and our ancestors and the land to create new Earth. But we also have an opportunity to create something even better than we planned to come in, including we can, with the support of the universe, receiving the financial blessings that we all need to complete our missions. Okay, so there's those aspects as well. So anyway, let's get on to what this equinox is about, because that's what I mean. Oh, and we're also in Mercury retrograde pre-shadow period. We'll be officially in Mercury retrograde on April 1st. And so you can see everything that's going on. And then here in North America and around the world, I believe it's the same. I'm not positive, but we have Easter, the Easter weekend, which I always consider a portal as well at the end of this month. Okay, so the equinox Stargate of 2024 also contains the energy of the two powerful eclipses gaining momentum. We also have a Jupiter-Uranus conjunction in Taurus. This is a sacred moment of stillness during the equinox where everything is being brought into equilibrium, including a personal rebirth, a renewal, a new chapter, a new, very powerful new beginning. And I will have to share with you that so many of you, including myself, went through like a dark night of the soul. And I have a feeling that multiple dark programs were sent out to all of us in January, and it continued like that to sort of weigh everybody down. But we have been accelerated through them. Some of you might still be going through them. And those are your initiations. I talked about the Jedi initiation. So those are your initiations. Make sure you're in your integrity and you're leveling up. Right now, we are receiving such powerful transmissions of high frequency ascension plasma light codes and waves from the great central sun, which is part of the Sirius star system, through our sun, streaming from the open March equinox Stargate. This is arriving today at 0 degrees in Aries. Today I'm recording this on the 19th. And the equinox Stargate is 0 point energy of ascension, a zero reset, a galactic equilibrium. This is a power time of closing cycles down since the September equinox in 2023, as it culminates with the timeline jump. And we are stepping into the Aries equinox portal today. We are in the preparation stage of entering transformational destined energies for the upcoming eclipses, serving as catalysts to our destiny's calling. And I have one more portion that I want to read as well for the equinox today. So the equinox again arrives on 0 degrees Aries, opening up the Aries equinox Stargate at 0 point energy. So 0 point means we got a reset, a new beginning, a new start. It's a rare point of a galactic equilibrium, a complete reset, rebalance, a recharge. This is actually marking the start of our new astrological year. I think we've said that every month, but it truly is spring and fall. It truly is the really beginning of the year. Massive amounts of energy are being transmitted from the sun and the great central sun, which is coming from the galactic center, prime source, divine mother of the universe, to help us all elevate. It's bringing in new galactic energies for us to anchor in for the grids. It's also bringing in and like unclogging our physical density, which is bringing a lot of symptoms. These plasma waves are carrying higher heart activations and light body activations through this Stargate. It's also collapsing old cycles and patterns into the void. Old energetic patterns are being brought up to release and dissolve, and closing out of old timelines. And the Mercury retrograde will refine whatever we didn't notice or didn't see. Okay, so a sacred moment of stillness through this gateway would be a beautiful thing to do, spending time in nature if you can, even some meditation to help assist you with aligning you with your highest timeline, preparing you for the lunar eclipse in Libra, the total solar eclipse in Aries, which is marking not only a major cosmic turning point for all of us individually, but for us as a collective. Some of this is just channeling through me right now. It's not even what I'm reading. This is the major cosmic turning point of the year. And we're going through an energetic reset, powerful frequency of change, and forward movement. Okay. So that's all I wanted to share about that. It's a very powerful day. I feel the energy is very uplifting, but I've gone through my Dark Knight, my Jedi initiations, and they were huge. So I feel like some of you might be going through that right now. So let's move on to some questions that you all asked me about, and then I'll just do a little grid work assignment update at the end. So somebody asked if the F.L.U was part of the ascension process. Yes. F.L.U stands for F frequency, L light, U upgrade. And I'm so glad that you asked that, because that was something that was way back, that was given to me way back in like 2013, 14. Frequency light upgrade equals the F.L.U. Many of you are going to feel like you're going through colds, allergies, flu symptoms as your physical body is being upgraded. When we experience that, we're pushing density out. We're pushing out carbon-based density to become more crystalline. We're allowing our pineal and pituitary glands to come online. We're becoming these crystalline structures and light pillars. And we're being given instructions daily as to what to do to help ourselves and humanity. Okay. Some of you might be going through other types of symptoms. Allergies are huge right now. They started at the end of January. I've been experiencing them. Go back to the previous video about the AI nanotech dust. But I also feel like everything else got ramped up. So I feel like there's more of what causes allergies in our system, in the air, in the food, in the water, got ramped up in January, and it was planned, because I'm experiencing allergy symptoms, and I didn't have any last year, and I had a little bit the year before. And the first time I experienced them was 2017 and 18, which was right after the first solar eclipse. Okay. So it's all connected. Even for myself, it's helping me prepare of certain supplements that I need to have on hand, certain things that I need to do to take care of my physical avatar. Okay. Physical avatar is so important right now. You're not going to be able to get away with things like junk food and all sorts of things that you've been able to get away with up until now. Your body's going to want high frequency food, lots of high frequency water. Being out in nature, all those sorts of things are going to come up to the top, to the priority. All right. Some other like symptoms that have been coming forward: dizziness, nausea, not being able to sleep, can't wake up, very fuzzy thinking, headaches, all sorts of things. There was another beautiful soul. What was one of the questions? Whatever you're experiencing is your version of what your body is needing. So it might need a supplement, it might need rest, it might need you to lay off other foods and move to other things. Spring and fall are great times for detoxes and taking in a lot more fluids, more kind of herbal teas and herbal detoxes to get our systems ready. And we also receive more downloads and more insights when we do that as well. So that could be helping. But also notice, like, whatever, start creating a journal of what physical symptom comes up, and then do research about maybe what chakra it's connected to, what meridian it's connected to, because that's most likely where there's a blockage. Okay. So I'm kind of noticing different kinds of times a day when my head is more congested than others. I've had the ear ringing has been off the charts, and that is not a normal symptom for me. So for me, I'm going through a massive upper cranial neural pathway expansion, clearing, pituitary pineal gland detoxification. So that's what's happening for me. Okay. Comment below what you're experiencing, and others might be able to say, yes, I'm going through that too. Also, where are you on the planet? Welcome wherever you are as well, because we're all experiencing different things. For those of you who are new, I actually live on a major ley line, powerful vortex. I'm surrounded by mountains and water. I'm on the west coast of Canada, and the light codes have been off the chart. We've had fake spring for the last few days that has been so intense, bringing in massive light codes. And I sun gaze last night, and the rainbow frequencies coming in were unbelievable, as well as the emerald rays. Yeah, so beautiful. All right, was there anything else? Oh yeah, okay. So let's just do a little bit of a grid update. So I was unconsciously gridding in Vancouver with I was being trained by my guides, but I didn't know that at the time. So I was living in downtown Vancouver, and I was gridding the city almost every day, going just being guided to go where I need to go and anchor in light, preparing for now. I'm outside of the city now. I grid my personal area. I still go in. I just went in and did an area on the weekend. So that still is part of my MO. And then I'm doing like these global grid assignments. I just started them last year with some divine goddesses. So we're helping. They gave me the name, the Galactic Leyline Project. We're helping anchor in light codes for the new overlay grid system. Some of the older grids are beyond repair. They're damaged. They've been run by Team D. They've been shut down. They've been shut down not only to protect us, but also to prevent them from popping in and out as well. So anyway, we did a big piece for Lemuria and Hawaii and the west coast of North America last year. This time we're doing the East Coast. We're actually preparing stability for the eclipse. So we did a big piece for New York City, for Manhattan and Long Island, and off the coast, the East Coast there. We did a massive piece for Nova Scotia, Canada, and Halifax, and that was huge. And I was shown that that was connected to New York, but it was also a ripple effect all across Canada to help sort of unloosen the hold that they've had on Canada and the Canadians. So let's see what unfolds in the coming weeks and months. The next third piece we're going to be doing is for London, UK, and that's huge because, as you all know, the whole bunch of kerfuffle and stories are coming out of London right now. And I will talk about that on another video, but that's huge. I haven't even looked at it until the last couple of days. Thought that's interesting. So that piece is going to be done before Easter. So let's see how it all unfolds. And we'll be doing it to help loosen up things underground in London, helping with the Archangel Michael ley line, lift the energy there. And stay tuned for the grid update around that. So that is sold out, but I can work with you individually to help you train to do grid work a couple of different ways, with or without the dragons. Yeah. So anyway, that's my wrap up my transmission for today. I'm sending you all so much love, light, and aloha. Happy equinox blessings. And I believe the next update will be more around the lunar eclipse. And sending you love and aloha, everyone. Have a beautiful rest of your day and week. Take care from Pink Bella.